Government Lake 2.
Ready? The sky is falling like bunnies. Oliver sat in his chair like milk in a bottle. No, that isn't right. Oliver sat in his chair like a stick in the mud. That's not it. Oliver sat in his chair like air in the mouth. That couldn't be right. Oliver sat in his chair like poison in a sandwich. Nope. Oliver sat in his chair like a man on a horse. Not quite. Oliver sat in his chair like a man in a mud hole. Oliver sat in his chair like a pixie on a rosebud. I think that might be it. He bent over and picked up his pencil. Then he started to write. He wrote in a big circle all around the paper, then smaller and smaller until it was just a dot. Then he stared at the dot for a long time until he nearly fell out of the chair. He decided that was a bad idea and stopped. He wadded the paper up and threw it in the wastebasket. Actually, he missed the basket. Oh well, he was never much good at basketball. In high school, he failed to make the team. He looked out the window. It was snowing. In fact, it had been snowing for hours. No one was plowing. The streets in his driveway had what appeared to be a foot of snow. Oliver felt paralyzed. He couldn't move. A bunny jumped over his head. Then Beth came into the room. "What are you doing here?" she said. "Just sitting," Oliver said. "What do you mean, just sitting?" she said. "That's what I'm doing, just sitting," he said. "I've never heard of anybody just sitting. You must be doing something like watching the stars fall, or the garbage truck coming up the street, or a rattlesnake getting ready to strike. I mean, isn't there anything else in your picture?" she said. "Not really," he said. "Well, maybe you're dead. Did you ever think of that?" she said. "I don't think so," he said. "Can you get out of that chair?" she said. "I don't know. I seem to like it here," he said. "You don't look like you do. You look like you're miserable," she said. "I'm just trying to figure out how that bunny got into the house," he said. "What bunny? I don't see any bunny," she said. "One jumped over my head a few minutes ago," he said. "I don't believe you. You're crazy," she said. "No, I'm telling you the truth," he said. "Sitting in one place too long causes you to hallucinate. That's a proven fact," she said. "Ask the bunny about that," Oliver said. "There is no bunny," Beth said. "Just as there is no Oliver and no Beth," he said. "Now you're getting metaphysical on me," she said. "I'd like to, but I'm too tired," he said. "Wake up, the sky is falling," she said. "That's not the sky, that's just a bunny I once knew," he said.